Present.
Yeah.
So he's here to would you like more on the audience level because he has been working with the instructors to see that we have a successful program. So Tila, you welcome.
So thank you for joining us. Welcome. I mean, you're smiling. That was good.
Yeah, most especially when I'm in Grand Bassa County, my own home, my city. Yeah, I'm so excited.
So welcome.
Yeah.
Show a little light about what's going to be happening today.
Today will be the IP club competition. We are aware that most Liberians are not aware, but this is how we decided to take IP, beyond borders, in the sense that letting people to know the importance of intellectual property as it relates to the protection of the mind, creativity. Yeah, so today is the competition. That's the regional competition. From there will be extending it to the national level. From there next is the international level, whereas schools from Liberia will be representing the country at the global scene.
You come from Grand Bassa and Bassa as a county participating for the first time. What's the impression?
So much excited, as I said, Moreover is not Liberia. That's one thing we should have in mind, how to decentralize some important things when it comes to the country. So the intellectual property thought is wide and we have to know this is an important issue when it comes to creativity, because the aspect of creativity is all about benefiting from what you can create from your mind. So I'm so excited as Bassa being one of the county for now selected as a participating county.
Of the four schools, how many winners supposed to be selected?
One.
From here, what next?
From here at the national level, where they're going to be competing with other schools, other winners from other counties like Nima and that of Mosuai County.
Are there benefits if a school is selected from Grand Bassa?
With that issue, that's why being a coordinator, I will leave it with my boss, and then he's going to elaborate on that.
So there is a benefit and there are a lot of benefits.
Share what some of the benefits.
So the first benefit is that we provide education to 100 plus students. That is a very, very good benefit. 100 plus students now have the understanding of what IP is in Bassa. Out of the 100, you expect 40% to apply this in their life, one way or the other. So the 20% might end up as creators, and then they will create worth out of that knowledge. So the end result is a long-term economic multiplier. Get me? So if one or two students out of that group ends us as a successful musicians, definitely you're going to see the difference or the economic changes in their life as compared to an artist who is not knowledgeable about the IP issue. So the first benefit is an economic multiplier knowledge they already have. The second benefit is that we have about 8 teachers now in Bassa that are also knowledgeable IP. And teachers are creators. A lot of teachers will end up one day want to write their own books. How do they go about it? Now there's a knowledge of an economic multiply also instilled in these teachers. In addition to that, the school that will win the Bassa competition will not just work with certificates, winning certificate, because all of the other students that participated for the 4 schools, the 80 students will be certificate of participation. Now the school that will win will walk away with a project money.
What do you call project money?
Project money is that we're not going to get the money to the school. The students, the 20 club members, will determine what project they want. Some will say, look, our teachers can find it difficult to print ties. So you get one generator,
or one
printer with sheets. That's the project they want. And that project benefits the entire student population. We're going to provide. The thing is, at some point in time, we start to provide student money, winning prizes to school. Our experience has taught us that the end result is not successful. So this time around, we try to develop different method.
What is the benchmark for the project in terms of figure?
So for the figure, the national for the county qualifier, there is not a face figure attached. So we have a seating that would be around 500 for the county qualifier. Um, Based on it's sometimes increased, but the seating is on the stern way around 500. So it may increase above that. But in that seating, we work with the students and the administrator to undertake a project that's in the value of that amount for the student population. So the project has to end first. So when the project ends this month, then we'll visit the school that we in Bassa and tell us exactly what the student want. Now, the student has to tell what they want.
Okay.
Because we're working for the student. At the national level, there is a ceiling of 1,000, considering last year edition. It may increase the year or is still the same. But there's a ceiling of 1,000. That 1,000, they're not coming again to the school directly. It has to be project. Maybe they'll say you have if a school in Bassa win the county qualifier, wins the national championship, that's a prize money of 1.5.
So that some of those schools that won probably in previous competitions might have mismanaged the funds as well. Is that why you are a little bit careful?
Exactly so. So this time around, based on our experience, we have decided to change the way the funds or the winning prize is given.
Okay.
This time around, it's directed to the school administrator. I mean, the info project. So if a school from Bassa wins county, a national, they win again. That's a prize of prize money of 1.5.
Okay,
They
so
can determine any nice thing. 1.5 can change not just the Campbell life. It can also change the school. It can also change the student population lives as well.
So before I move to the Bassa focus person to tell us what will be his expectation for the program today, we'd like to activate our lines if you want to participate. Probably there are concerns or questions. The numbers are 0775 734774. Again, 0775 734774 and 081 166731. These are the numbers to call. We have two distinct personalities from the Liberia Intellectual Property Office, LIPO, and they are here to share with us what will actually be happening today in Buchanan. And of course, several of you who probably listening, there are talents you have, but you just don't know how to proceed to protect the different talents you have within you. But yes, the office that is responsible to protect that decided to initiate an effort beginning with 4 schools in Grand Bassa. Probably in the next years to come, they might extend beyond the 4 schools. So tell us, as we await colors this morning, what is the expectation for the entire program?
My expectation is the full cooperation of students as they have started previously, with the help of the teachers that will carry them on the real train. We want to see that zeal, that momentum, having had the knowledge of intellectual property, that's IP, making it vibrant to society, Liberia as a country at large. We want to see that full cooperation of the student participating, making the audience to know the importance of their creativity. Yeah, that's what I expect. And you have to be one of the IP instructors. I appreciate you a lot. You playing so many roles, they call you Jack or all three. So yeah, that's my expectation, the full cooperation of student participation.
What are some of the guests expected to grace the event? Some of the big names.
With that, I will leave that with my boss.
So we expect the mayor to grace this event. The big names will grace the national. President showed the national funding model will ensure that the big names from diverse walk of life, from Nima to Bassa to Maserado, they are represented. We will ensure that that happens. For now, we have the host for the city, the mayor that would attend, the Honorable Gabriel that will attend, and a few other dignitaries too as well. names that I can call. But
For your office.
for our office,
Some of the names.
for our office, we have with us the Deputy Director General for Copyright, who is currently Acting Director General on the Climate Age School, that who is here to monitor and see how the competition is going. Just sit back and watch the student performance. Like I said, in our office, the bosses are very, very keen about ensuring that the projects or programs are very successful. So we have informed them, because of you, we have informed them that the program will be a success. So it's here today to watch the level of success and so forth.
So the numbers again are 0775734774. Again, 0775734774. And 081166731. These are the numbers. Don't beat us. You can also send in your text reactions. Probably there are some concerns you may not want to call. But yes, you can comment by sending your text reactions, and maybe we will read some of your messages, and probably they will respond because they are much more knowledgeable. But as we get set to wrap up, what are your future plans? Because we've been told that there are 3 counties who are currently having this competition: Mosrado, Nima, and Bassa. What's about the other counties?
So every year we grow.
Okay, I like that.
So we started in Mosrado for 5 schools. Now we are into about 18 to 19 schools. We outside of Mosrado in 2 counties. The reason why we selected Bassa and that of Nima County, because these were the 2 counties that we visited during our awareness campaign. And the level of reception, the level of interest demonstrated by the people of Bassa and that of Nima County showed to us that it was important that we bring the competition in these 2 additional counties. Now we are about to roll out the 2nd phase of our nationwide IP awareness program that will include 3 additional counties. So with that, we would definitely increase the IP competition to 6 counties now. The benchmark of increasing the IP competition to additional counties that we should visit that county for 3 to 4 months and sustain a level of awareness there. So if we achieve that, then we can extend the IP club in that county. We cannot just carry an IP club into a county when there's no sustained level of prior awareness on what IP is. We have to go to the streets, we have to go in the community, we have to meet school administrators. We have to have these engagement, community conversations. The level of interest now will serve as a benchmark to introduce the academic phase of our IP competition in that county. Now, for 2026, the schools in Bassa will be more than 4. So actually, the schools in Bassa were 5. But during the course of the training period, one of the school's instructors, one of the school instructors were unable to attend. So because they never attend the training stuff, it was quite difficult for them to incorporate with our school, because if the teachers are not available to be trained, it is impossible for them to run the competition. So that's why I make Bassa 4. It's not a one we work with 4, but we have 5 schools on the line. So by 2026, the schools in Bassa will definitely be more than 4, probably 9. Because always go for all number. So probably 9 will be in Bassa, and the competition will be very, very hectic. So that's it there, man.
So if you had to compare years back to what you see now in the different schools in terms of their activities with IP-related matter, what do you see happening?
Well, I will tell you, let me speak a little bit as a politician right now. I will tell you that the government of Liberia, under His Excellency President Joseph Yumon Braga, has made IP a cornerstone of the arrest agenda. If you read the arrest agenda under Section 7, it talks about developing intellectual property IP ecosystem. Just months back, the government of Liberia, through the Liberian Intellectual Property Office, organized an IP conference. Right after that, for the first time in the history of the post-war history, of the Liberian Intellectual Property Office for Elin to Buya, only Braga established to bow. Now, we currently have a knowledgeable person that rose from the bottom of IP in the office to the highest level, being a program manager, now ascending to the level of Deputy Director General of Industrial Property. She holds a master's degree in intellectual property. So to tell you that the administration of His Excellency President Joseph Braga value intellectual property, for this reason he has appointed people that are not just knowledgeable, but they have been schooled in the matters. So all of our bosses are people that are very, very knowledgeable in IP matters. That demonstrates alone that the government cares. In terms of level awareness in Bassa, you will see that it has changed.
Okay.
So the young people in Bassa, the interest, my man Emerson, I can get tired of calls from you. Because everybody will be calling, oh, we need this, oh, we need to do this. So I can tell you, right, from my Nima experience, I'm certain that Bassa will be better than Nima. Yeah, I'm certain, because why I'm certain that Bassa will be better than Nima is because Bassa people watch the way the Nima competition was held. And so they want to do
some of the mistakes that were improved.
they want to be better. So the level of competition in Bassa will actually be strong. I expect the student to demonstrate what IP is. We're not going to have PSG and Inter final. We're going to have PSG and Bassa, then Siemens final as competition. So IP has actually improved. Now, Emma, you can walk in Bassa now, right? And just ask a student, what is IP? And they can give you a simple answer. So that tells you there's a change. Walk to St. Peter Clara, walk to Brunskin, walk to Manitam. Students from far away, students who never had knowledge about IP, but they can tell you what intellectual property is. They can tell you what is copyright. They can tell you what is infringement. That demonstrates the government of Liberia interest in human capital development. What do we have done? What do we have achieved? Demonstrate that we provide the economic tools to empower the future generation like Liberians.
Finally, just in a minute to conclude.
So in conclusion, I expect the various schools to be prepared. You're one of the teachers. So I'm hoping that we have a fierce competition, a very fierce competition among the 4 schools. So by 10, please let all the schools be on at the venue. What the venue is again? Tipo Lodge. That's sorry, that's one of this Bassa. But Tipo Lodge, we expect the students to be there at 10, and then we can kickstart the ball. Give inspiring, very, very inspiring opening remarks. The acting director general here to speak to the students, to encourage them. The competition will be fair. Judging score will be fair. Rest assured, the school that deserves to win will win. We're not even having anybody from Bassa to be judged. Even in Mela will not be judged because in attendance school in Bassa. So we want people that are neutral to be judged. So thank you.
Okay, so